What's good, everybody? We got a special video. So we live on Twitch. Everybody in the chat there saying, Cash, you hack, all right here, blah, blah, blah. So I said, you know what? Why not? Let's just watch a video before my 1v1 on how to play defense. So chat, y'all can be the ones who gonna choose who is going, with what video we are going to play. All right, chat show 2, let's get to it.
Get more steals and
All right, let's get to it, man.
Today I'm going to show
did it
you
already.
how to get lockdown defense. We're getting started right now. We're going to talk about spacing keys.
Like, look at this dude. I'm robbing him just off his looks, his posture. How he getting home with a broken bike with a chain?
How you can take control of the offensive player, and of course, how to get more steals and a bunch more. Stay tuned for all of it.
So this is how to lock down 24-hour hoopers, right? Ice cream truck drivers.
Do is always maintain a certain distance from the person with the basketball. So my general rule of thumb is I like to be about arm's distance from the belly button. Now, that's gonna change depending on what his skill set is, but let's talk about that arm's distance first and foremost. So if I'm at that arm's distance, then I know I can get my hand on the basketball. I also know if he tries to move over here, I got a little cushion to work with, right? If he tries to move over here, I got a little cushion to work with. So that's why that arm's distance is really important.
But y'all say that's foul. With me, y'all say that's hacking. But y'all some crybabies, dog. I'm telling y'all. Bro, because I got 99 strength, this is a foul for CashNasty. Because you cannot go through this. This, bro, the hypocrisy is crazy. See, if I was old Cash drinking margaritas every single day with holes in my teeth, skinny like this right here, it ain't about hacking no more. But when I do it, because you can't get this down right here, it's impossible. Cause I do shoulder strokes every day.
But that being said, if I know he's really good at driving and not very good at shooting, I'm probably gonna come back a little more. I might give arm and a half distance. If he's not good at dribbling and driving, he's not very fast, and he's a good shooter, I'm probably gonna close that out some more so I can get up here. If I'm at arm's distance here, I can maybe block that, right? But if I'm here, I'm definitely blocking that. This arm's distance is your #1 key, not just when he's here. So where it breaks down with a lot of players is they keep this arm's distance when they're standing still. That's easy. But once he starts moving around, I got to maintain that arm's distance, because if I don't, you get a little tighter than that arm's distance here. Now it's tougher to recover. You see that?
Boy, look, bro. Look. So, chat, is this a foul? Come on out. Come on, chat. We got the chat live today. Chat, is this a foul? His arm is touching his arm. Is that a foul? Boy, this is crazy. But with CashNasty, it's an issue.
It's tougher to recover. You see that?
Nah, it's only when you do it. Man, thank you. This is...
Or if he gets a little bit of space, maybe to the side and back, easier shot opportunity for him. But if I can always maintain this arm's distance, I'm always in play to stay in front of him and possibly get a steal.
And I do that. Y'all be like, oh, he ain't gonna land. You ain't a chance to land. I'm blocking a shot. I ain't work, bro. Since when defensive people are catering to offensive people? I mean, they lock you up. I ain't trying to let you get comfortable. I'm gonna block your stuff, bro. At any means.
I contest it, and even if I don't get my hand on the basketball every time,
foul, Cash. That's foul for Cash. That's foul right there for Cash.
On the basketball on the shot, it's gonna at least give him that little thought when he's trying to shoot, and it might throw his rhythm off, throw off his focus. So the key with that all comes down right here to my legs and my feet. I gotta move those feet to keep that measuring stick, is what I like to call it, that arm's distance. So if I...
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
I can maintain that with my feet. I'm always in position to have plays on the basketball. It's when I start trying to maintain that arm's distance without my chest being between my knees. Let's say he comes over here and I'm arm's distance, right? But it's because I'm leaning. I'm now off balance.
When I grab? No. People grab me. Let's get that right. I got no reason to grab somebody, bro. I ain't got no reason to body slam somebody, bro. I can hurt somebody if I grab somebody, dog. And let's say when I do the intentional foul, that somebody go to the rack. Okay, I'm giving the ball back up front. I'm not gonna fight for those. I'm not gonna fight for those. This is where y'all saying I hack at because this right here can't go down. And bro.
It's hard for me to move. He can easily go through that. But if I'm
Nope. So because see, this is I'm so glad I'm reacting to this video here because Cash, you delusional.
here I'm arm's distance, right? But it's because I'm leaning. I'm now off balance. It's hard for me to move. He can easily go through that.
So what if the player cannot easily go through this? Chat, I'm listening. So the fact he can easily go through it, it's not a foul. But when a person can't easily go through it, it's a foul? So I'm being labeled a hack nasty now because the person can't easily go through it. Because I spent my hard-earned time on working on my arms my whole life while he been practicing on his elusiveness. Man, y'all, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
That. But if I'm
No, this ain't fair, bro.
With my
this ain't
feet,
fair, Chad. This ain't fair,
he's
bro.
not just gonna go right through me.
This ain't fair,
or it's gonna
bro.
be a foul, right? And if I keep that arm's
ain't fair,
distance,
bro.
I'm also ready to move and react for counter moves. I'm cutting off that angle better. I'm ready to react. I can make better plays at the basketball. As far as stance goes, you'll see a lot of players play different ways. Some like to get a really wide base here so I can kind of cut off angles for his feet. So gonna always be trying to play an angle to get outside of my feet if he's trying to drive, right? And if I'm here, I'm a little more narrow and he tries to just take a baby step. I mean, even without me taking a step, he's already got an angle, right? But if I can get out here, now he's got to take a wider step. I can still get at that, or he's gonna have to take a step with that foot first out to start to create that angle. So he's got to work a little harder just to get those angles. Other defenders, like Scottie Pippen used to do this a lot, they bend the knees a little less, and they're about a shoulder width stance, maybe a little bit further, but they play with more of a flat back position. And what that does is, you'll notice my reach here versus my reach here.
You guys see this?
I can get into a space more for more steals. And what you're relying now on is more your glutes and your hamstrings and for pushing off versus here we're using more of our knees. It's just kind of a comfortability thing. I think it's good to have both. Here's another big key. I want to be more offensive on defense, if that makes sense. Not offensive in the regards of I'm going to say offensive things, but some people do, they talk trash. And also not in regards of I'm going to be offensive as aggressive like that, like slapping his arms and stuff, but I do want to initiate. Big rule of thumb is whoever initiates is in control. So if he initiates a jab step, now he's in control. He made me do something. If I'm here and he initiates a little bump into me, he is now in control. I want to be the one initiating. Now,
put that through y'all thick skulls. I will always be an initiator. Always. I will be an initiator. Write that down 100 times. I will be an initiator. I will be an initiator. I would be the first person initiator at all times, bro.
Initiates a little bump into me.
No, I'm not going out like that. My mama ain't raised that type of person. No.
Is now in control.
You in control.
I want to be the one initiating. Now, with contact, we got to be a little more careful on defense because offense usually gets the call. You know, they'll let offense be physical, defense not so much. But I can get up in a space.
I like this guy.
Away. I can also initiate by poking at the basketball. But again, keep in mind what we talked about just a bit ago. I got to keep my feet with that measuring stick, and I don't want to reach out here to get to the basketball. So this comes first, the feet, and staying that arm's distance in between his midline and the hoop, right? Midline, knee, hoop should be in a straight line. If he moves over here, should be a straight line. Within that, I can poke at the basketball. That's where I can start to be more offensive on defense. And if he's standing still, it's even easier. I kind of have an idea of
I'm robbing it. I'm robbing it right there. I'm robbing it. That's an LSK dribble.
offensive on defense. And if he's standing still, it's even easier. I kind of have
Right? Oh, man. Bro, look at that delay. So I love guarding you tall people, bro. I ain't talking about like the 6'3s. I'm talking about like the 6'7s and up, bro.
An idea.
And especially you got bad knees. Oh man, y'all the most easiest people to rob, bro. Oh my gosh.
Of
Look at that delay. That's mine now, bro. Check up.
where the basketball is going to be. So as he starts moving.
But like people like Kenny, you know, Marcellus, those type of people who dribble low, bro, because they already shorter people. Bro, it's so hard to rob them people, bro. Like today when I played against Kenny today, bro, could have short this person. It's gonna be I'm not going for the rob. I'm more going for deflect and and blocking more so. But I'm not gonna be jumpy. Cause he's you know his height.
It's a little bit harder for me to tell when he's gonna stop, when he's gonna go, where the ball is gonna be, because there's a lot more variability with where it's gonna be in space versus when his feet are still, there's less variability. So if I can keep him in one space by getting my legs wide and cutting off angles, now it gives me more options to get at the basketball, or makes him, as you know, be more defensive. He's got to be here. I'm the more on offense than him there, even though he's technically on offense. So one of the biggest things I can do to be more offensive on defense, especially if I know he's a righty, is try to always favor this right shoulder a little more. Now I got to be careful with this. So if I'm here and he attacks here, he's now got an angle to basically get behind me. I'm cooked. I either have to do this, which is really difficult to do quickly, or if he attacks here, I got to do that, which is even worse.
I'd be damn. I do a flight defense. This is the flight defense.
Difficult to do quickly, or if he attacks here.
This is the flight type of move right here, bro.
I got to do.
Oh, hell no.
That, which is even.
My answer is no. No, I'm not doing that, bro. Bro.
Worse. So if I'm gonna come forward more and favor that right shoulder, because I know he's a righty,
Snatchback would look
I'm
filthy.
cutting his angle off with my foot. Now he can't get around that foot unless he takes a step out. And if he does that, I gotta get back out here. And if he steps back in, I'm right here. So I'm trying to get a little closer than that arm's distance. This hand would be arm's distance, his left, so I can poke at it. But more than anything, what I'm trying to do is take away this right arm. In fact, what you'll see some guys do, like Drew Holiday, Marcus Smart, and Kobe Bryant used to do this, they'll literally get all the way up here. So now he's got no angle to step through here. And if he starts dribbling with the left hand, try to get to that right hand. See how much harder that is? He's got to pull it back. Or if he tries to cross over this way towards the hoop.
How come when Cash did this is foul? Y'all foul, bro. I'm gonna start reading comments, bro. I'm reacting to this video live in the chat and no one giving me answers. I'm doing what this dude's saying, but because my arm strength is 99, y'all make me feel inadequate. No. 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 When I was skinny, y'all wasn't saying this.
It's a lot harder to use.
This is clamps. This is clamps, bro.
That arm when I'm up there, right?
I don't push. That's straight. I can't help if you deflect off me, bro. I can't help that, bro. Bro, I am not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be so sincere because I really put the chat in here so I can literally talk to y'all, bro. Like I'm not trying to be delusional. I am literally trying, bro. I'm trying to be wet behind the ears. I ain't trying to be wet banana. I'm trying to be wet behind the ears, bro. I'm trying to listen so I can digest what y'all talking about. I know when the person go to the rack, you hit him in the arm. Okay, that's foul. That's hack. I know when the person top of the key and I go overboard and I reach for the ball, put my hand. I get that. But on this right here, bro, like no, bro, like I don't got noodle arms, bro. I don't got noodle arms. I got strength, y'all. I practice strength, bro. I lift all the time.
And it's not going to be called foul as long as I'm kind of glued here the whole time. It's if I'm out here and I start pushing that arm, that's where the call is going to happen. But if I have position here, I have the right to that space. So I can do that with my chest. I can do that with my arm.
That's what mine is.
Here the whole time. It's if I'm out here and I start pushing that arm, that's where the call is going to happen. But if I have position here, I have the right to that space. So I can do that with my chest. I can do that with my arm a little bit. Be careful that I'm not being too obvious about pinning it, but it puts him in a position where I've taken that away. I'm more offensive. He's got to rely more on that left hand, which is his weak hand. And if he wants to come back to that strong hand, it's harder. Plus, I know if he's going to shoot, which hands are going to come to? That right hand. I'm here to contest. I don't have.
Somebody see this wrong right here. Hey, frankly, if you know you're strong, you can't be as aggressive on defense. It'd be a foul every time. Did you see the hypocrisy on that though, bro? Like, that is wrong, dude. And that's a good case, what you're saying, bro. But so why I'm getting punished for being strong? You feel where I'm coming from, bro? Why I'm getting punished for being strong? You don't use your body, use your arms. I do not, bro. I do not push off. Bro, you know what? Today, in a 1v1, I'm on the camera, but like, hey, y'all, I'm about to push off on the defense. I'm going to show y'all what happens when I push off. Can you push with your arm and hack at the rack? I get that hack at the rack. And you push out your elbow. Bro,
have to worry about.
Y'all, bro. Just say, Cash, I can't guard you. I'm too weak. Just say that. Just say that. Bro, your life will be better, bro. You just accept it. Accept reality. Just say, Cash, I cannot guard you. You're too strong. You're too alpha of a man. I'm beta. You're too strong. You are LeBron in me. Just say that. Say it is futile. Bro, this is crazy.
About covering this as much. It's once we get into the paint a little more, now I got to kind of come for both if he's good with both hands, which a lot of players aren't. And then as far as getting steals goes, there's kind of a couple main areas you want to look. So if he's kind of floating the dribble around, it's usually going to get up to about that hip height, and that I know where I can get to it. Even some players that dribble maybe lower at that knee height, sometimes I can get in at that there, because that's usually where it's going to hang out the longest, and I can kind of look for that. The other thing is if I know, okay, let's say I'm taking away this arm, and I know he's starting to beat me here, I'll wait on the crossover, and I'll try to meet it down low. So basically, once it gets to like the midline between his legs right here, that's where I'm going to kind of wait on it, because I know where.
I can't do that against short people, bro. Like, I'm going to get crossed the hell up, bro. Like, I wasn't doing that on max, bro. I was not going to reach for a max crossover. Hell nah. It would have been clip for him, bro. The only time I knew I could rob him when whenever he got tired, bro.
Where it's gonna go if I know he has a tendency to want to go right. Most players, they're not gonna want to go.
All right, so let's go back to the point right here, bro.
That arm's
Thanks for the sub, dog. Appreciate so much, bro. Yeah, if they under, bro, I say, bro, if they under 5'7", don't reach. So I just go back to this one point, y'all. It's just 1 point.
Variability with so it gives me more options to get at the basketball, or makes him, as you know, come behind me, I'm cooked.
My boy said I'm cooked. What part was that, y'all? When that boy said when he went by?
But it's because I'm leaning. I'm now off balance.
Explain this, chat. Explain it to me.
It's hard
and we'll end the video.
To move, he can easily go through that. But if I'm arms this,
so you see how he said he can easily go through it. He's not saying, okay, it's a foul. So what? My question to the chat right now for the end of the video, because I really want to know. I'm gonna read the comments of the video. What next after this right here? When it's not easy for them to go by. Cause I do get beat off the dribble a lot. I do not get the fastest feet. Okay.
Hard for me to move, he can easily go through.
So what happens when it's not easy to go through? No. I know the slide, idiots. What happens when it's not easy? He's not saying it's a foul. What I'm saying is, what happens when it's not easy to go through?
Do that, but if I'm arms distance,
y'all can't answer that. Y'all can't answer that. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.